Oh, club. Yeah, we're gonna go back up. This is layer 6. It's not ideal to have to retake stairs. Seems like something to enjoy, TCSS. Actually, I want to quaff invis. You can have some real nightmare situations when you go back downstairs. I'm actually going to go ahead and quaff agility. Yeah, this is a... This stair right here could be... That probably won't really go to waste. I'm just going to sit here and not take... I could do some Conjure Flame if I wanted to. I'm not terribly worried. This guy's sticky. He goes... Sticky Flame is great for Blink Frogs. You can just kind of whack them a bit. One of these guys. Down they go. Down he goes. Was a little bit overkill, it turns out. The thing that can be scary is if you go down and there's like Dream Sheep and Los, they're case in point. Is that a... Can try some clouds here. It does not going to hit that much. There we go. I'm not getting a whole lot out of... This guy. I want to... These guys are going to get very sick, and they'll be dead soon. I'm not going to take more damage from this boy. Dragon burns. He hits pretty hard, so he can just kind of take all your health away, which is not ideal. Go ahead and sticky you, play some... Yeah, so this is not going to be able to hang out here for too long because we've made just such a huge ruckus out of everything. This guy's not really going to die. He's actually going to push me off the stairs, probably. Is what's going to happen. This yak is gonna follow up. I don't really care about getting pushed off the stairs too much right now, although I don't really have a way to like damage him super effectively. I can try throw flame, but it's not gonna do too much. Maybe we'll just go ahead and go up. See what all is down here. Can probably try some. Yeah, we'll take this up. That's a lot of good old sticky. Solves all our problems. Bunch of jellies down there. Going back down the stairs always entails like some amount of risk because you just don't know what else is going to be back there. Only danger of these things is like them corroding me, which isn't that big of a deal, provided I don't get stuck in a bad spot. It's kind of wide open central, lets everything approach you from every direction, as you can kind of see. Something like a dream sheep you want to watch out for. If they sleep you, it can be bad, especially if there's a hydra nearby or just a Komodo dragon or something. Getting petrified by a basilisk can be very bad news. So you kind of want to watch out for those like hexy type monsters. Ring of Evasion. Let's see what we got. Nice ring, actually. That's one I will swap for. What's that gonna do for power right now? Also 9 MP. Probably gonna get more work out of the EV than I am about that MP. On the other hand, +4 int, as good as that is, giving me a spell power boost, I might go ahead and just, for a little while longer, no, not that. Swap out the int, because I do actually have pretty decent int for where I am right now. I have pretty low magic skill, but 35 MP is honestly a lot, so maybe the ring is not really necessary. This guy's a pro. Hit me through that 25 EV. Good job, buddy. Don't know what layer ending we got. Oh, I think I know which one we got. This is probably Jungle Book. Let me finish that Hydra off, yeah. So, Fireball is often not, you know, like, it can be a very inconvenient spell to wake up the entire level. Just some people play characters that rush really high levels of fire and conjurations, and they don't have like these defenses. They wouldn't have dodging or fighting trained up. But you can see I'm very safe. I just don't have. I have a ton of int bonuses right now, and I haven't been taking int. I've been taking dex, so I can have good EV. As this character is going to be doing a bunch of melee. Reference sees bread. Only health that matters is the not dead health. Well, so long as you apply that philosophy to your own games. The old steam breath. Got that. Hanser Stave, hello. Staff of Earth. Could be, well, not really going to be all that useful. Eventually I might use a spell like Iron Shot, which I think is in a shop or something. Actually, I might have found it. Uh-oh. Yep, I found it. Nightbot. You're slacking on your job, buddy. Does this sometimes, I'm not sure why. What the heck? Oh, okay. Nightbot is very confused right now. We're gonna reload Nightbot. It says it was playing Sonic, and that was clearly Mega Man. I'm no video game expert, but pretty sure that was not Sonic. Yeah, it was the famous Mega Man Sonic crossover. Everybody has been eagerly awaiting. All those Sonic fan fiction writers, it's their dream come true. This is obviously from Dragon Quest. So, there's a little area over here. It probably doesn't mean much. Oh, wait. This is Hydlide. Hydlide is an interesting little game. Definitely an RPG from a different age of... Even for NES RPGs, it kind of stands out as a... I guess it's sort of a really kind of an old school design, even at the time it was released. Almost reminds me of something you would see on Commodore 64. I guess a lot of those early RPGs all had their own various unique aspects back when the genre was like less, I don't know, predictable or... We got elephants, guys. So this ending, if you've never seen it before, it has a bunch of... this ending, if you've never seen it before, has a bunch of elephant statues, and once you kill the magic anaconda at the end, some of the statues will come to life as dire elephants. Those are pretty nasty monsters. I can kill dire elephants if I don't have to be next to them too much, but they hit really hard. I do have very good EV, so that's great. 1984, yeah, that makes sense. It was really cool to see what those old game designers did to make really elaborate games, but with pretty big hardware limitations and memory limitations. Gauntlet for NES that has all its sprites actually as background, and only the only like regular sprite, or one of the only regular sprites, is the actual character, and the monsters look kind of weird if you look at them, but it's because they're background sprites, which the NES can process a lot more of. It can't have too many like primary moving sprites, but it can have slower, I guess, background sprites, and so it implemented those hordes of monsters as like background essentially, and shifted the background around just so it could have, like, you know, the concept of a dungeon just teeming with monsters. What are we gonna take? Oh, I still haven't decided on a weapon, and I'm kind of like primed for training a weapon at this point. With that EV ring, I'm good for a little while as far as EV goes. I could certainly train up a little bit more fighting. I could go ahead and get a bit more fire. Let me check out Bolt of Fire. Fails 32%. Probably would be fine with wizardry, and I don't really need magical power, so... Just gonna do some... These guys aren't bad as long as you don't let too many... I mean, with my defenses and HP, they're not really gonna do too much to me, but... If you let multiple of these guys hit you, especially if you're on a character that doesn't have defenses, they do sometimes very surprising amount of damage all at once. So you can get very low on HP. And the repositioning from... Is this where there's the little... Or that must be on the other side. Thankfully I have Fireball, so I even have a Dig Wand. So I guess it doesn't matter either way. I swear, it must be a chance for it, huh? Yep, okay. Oh, it's over here. Here we go. Hey, sack of spiders, not bad. Save a dig charge by just... forest fires are, in this game, like if you light a tree on fire, it creates this flame cloud and it will spread the fire, and also adjacent trees often burn, so you can see that's what's happening right now. Eventually it'll peter out and not all the trees will get burned. So after this is done, if I have trouble, I can... Well, one thing I can do is I want to leave this door probably open. Oh, there is no door. How about that? Why did I think there was a door there? Okay, well, no choice on that matter. I can shut this door, though. This statue will not awaken. These two statues don't awaken. This guy can just sticky. He hits really hard, but again, he's going to have so much damage, he's not going to have a good time. Do I have flight? I do have flight. I will go ahead and do that. Hello, friend. Do this. This guy's gonna burn. He's gonna have a hard time hitting me, but you can see that when he does hit me, it hurts very hard. Most of that MP back. Oh man, I just used Shadow Form. God damn it. Really did not mean to do that. Okay. I didn't even know I had that, and I hit A and B. Ability B. I'm gonna put that on B so that doesn't happen again. Shut the door. At least I used the patented door technique. Elephants can't open doors, of course. Wow, and he wandered back all the way into his fault. That's helpful. Start with some of that. Nice. This steam is helping me out. I might be able to cheese this guy. There we go. He's not going to last long. Down he goes. So these, I can fight a couple of them. I just don't want to fight a lot at once. I guess I already had regen at some point, so that's a good one. Fulminant Prism, some conj spells. He was the door technology was too advanced for that elephant. So that elephant right there woke up. I will probably be able to just like kind of walk out here. There's two elephants that woke up. I'm not going to I don't want to fight two at once. I can cheese these for XP. There we go. Yeah. So I might as well go ahead and kill them for some pretty easy XP, because why not? They don't have much they can do to counter, although they can be kind of hard to track down, as you can see here. You can forget a map, hit X and Control F, and then research it. And yeah, you can find stuff that way. Nice mimic. Soften this guy up as much as possible so that I'm not going to take much damage from him. Yeah, that can be a useful trick. It's sometimes very nice on Zot 5 if you lost an enemy and you want to track it down, or if you just want to track down a monster in general. Okay, I want to actually get out of here. I don't want to get flanked by some other elephant that's gonna trap me in a corner. Down he goes. Don't actually have to go kill all these, of course. There's another one. Well, that was... aha. So you can see it got a little bit dangerous there. I had to stop to eat. That's why you don't want to go into a significant fight starving because I had to stop to eat, and then I take a bunch of hits, and suddenly my HP is bad. So you want to take a little bit more care than I was doing right there. Okay, this should hit. Down he goes. Don't get anything for it though. Good use of Los right there. Just, you know, throw up some clouds and shoot around it, and by the time the Oaklob finally gets to see me again, it doesn't have much it can do. Oh man, Toad knows this song. One of the best Mega Man songs of all time. Cossack 2, Mega Man 4. WFR sing on this song. So I guess we will go to D11. Preferred order is, this is a really good reference. It's really close to what I always do. Not every really good player follows this exactly. Even Mikey, I think, tends to diverge from this. Sometimes he likes to go ahead and try to finish all of Elf through. The thing about the S runes are talking about layer branch runes and like how you can shift between them. That's really handy, and a lot of people struggling with layer branches should remember that, where you pick one, do 3 levels of it, sometimes even less if you get a nasty level, and go to the other one. Now you're a bit stronger from those 3 levels, that 2 or 3 levels you did, and you can take on just the first 3 levels of the other one. And then you can decide which of the rune ones you want to do, whichever one's easiest. That order even recommends maybe go ahead and do Elf 1 and 2, because those are pretty easy levels. You may run into one of the elf high-level spellcasters, but they're pretty rare and easy to take care of, and you're going to run into those when you go into vaults, actually in greater numbers usually. Elf 3 is another story. That's a very dangerous level. It's a whole other can of elves. Elf 3. Wave of Frost? Oh no. Well, that's good in a way. One shot the lava snake. So I can check this out for a few turns and just kind of see molten gargoyle. Honestly, I will probably try to take different stairs to see if I can get something a little bit more conducive. Very distant. Alright, so I'll go ahead and burn a magic map since I'm not close to it. Looks like that is the portal up there, so I am further than what I was. I'll have to be... This level won't, you know, pose too much trouble or anything. Shouldn't, at least. Be careful though, because I'm making, this guy I want to deal with. So I'm gonna actually bop some clouds and see if I can't, so theoretically lowest you can have, I think you can get down to 3. Yeah, you get a Dark Stalker 3, which lowers you from 7 to 4, and then you get Robe of Night, which lowers you from 4 to 3. I believe 3 is the lowest. Hit that guy reasonably hard. Be careful now, because I am totally out of MP, but hopefully I cleared out most of the garbage around, just around. It's going to block my way. I'm going to try to take the side route. There is Snorg. I don't have any easy hex wands for him. I just need to kill Snorg very quickly with a lot of damage. What I can do is Phantom Mirror Snorg when she goes berserk too. That'll be a good one. Down she goes. Alright, so wasn't even that. She just doesn't have that much MP. Or HP. Down she goes. Just berserk 3 tiles away, yeah. Some people really have okay, we got an Unseen Horror, so we're gonna Steam Breath, that's probably gonna kill it. And actually, we will Sticky Flame the tile, and look, we burnt it. And now it's visible. That's a trick you can do if you're in a corridor with it. Getting some... Okay, we've got some Guardians here. Might be a... Oh, God. Might be that. This guy is not that bad. I'm going to sticky him to get rid of him. Sticky this guy too. Now we're going to regen. Hopefully we don't have any more. This has been a somewhat hard fought ice cave. Oh, do I have any RC? Damn. I really don't. Now I put all this effort into this. Oh, shield of resist. Oh, I'm carrying the shield of resist. That's interesting. That is going to nerf my spells for sure. I have, oh, fire magic, okay. Maybe we should finally do something about this. Let's try putting on the old, now this is going to make some spells. Oh, fireball, you know? Is this with wizardry? This is without even wizardry. That's pretty sick. Nice. Not bad at all. Okay, we're set. We should be set. This is probably going to be a moderately difficult. We have a dig wand here if I want to do that for this initial set of stuff, but bunch of layer stuff I've already fought. Yeah, there was a post about somebody who they had a... Oh, it's out of range. These guys are the things that I care about the most. This guy's getting on my nerves. Statues don't regen, so Oak Lobs do regen, by the way. Something that's easy to forget. So they can be a little bit more of a problem that way, but statues don't regen. Let's just step out and just deal with this guy. Can't shoot icicle at me, but not too worried about that. What's going to be worrying is the frost giant that's going to be at the end of this one. That or fire dragons. And for that, frost giant, there's some stuff I can do. I even have immolation if I want to go that route. Can be kind of useful. I would say more convenient than anything. Yep, that is correct. And And also, Dith is an evil god, and Shadow Step works a little bit differently. I have not actually used Shadow Step as of yet, but I'm sure I'll have some opportunity.